this massive mountain range. Okay. Flowers popping out of that. Now look at this. Look at that. There's a pipeline. Check this out. All of these stacked stones someone's done here, which is very eerily creepy. That'd be cool if it was flowing. Wow. There you have it. To the next waterfall. This will be number 24. Look at this massive mountain range, and that's going to drain our waterfall, so hopefully it is flowing. I can't remember if this one's supposed to be closed again, but whatever, there's a lot of closed ones. So I can't remember what this is called. It's only a short walk, it's only 1.9 k's return. It's called Ahuimanu H-U-M-A-N-U or something. Yeah. Anyway, we'll see how we go. Just going to go to the end of this road and find the trailhead. Right, here's the creek. It's flowing, so it's a good start. Not sure if the trail's actually meant to be there or down here. There's poles down there. Either way, let's go this way. I'm just going to follow the creek. The track goes through there. Look at this tunnel. Big tunnel bar. Oh, it looks reasonable. Okay. Easy creek on it, but you try and find this trail. I don't think anyone's going to be here, really no cars. Don't know how well known this one is, but this is quite trippy. Little shrine. A lot of these poles are so far in. Okay. The track goes around here. Guess you could walk that way too, but tree falling down. That's why people are starting on that way or that way. Alright, happy days. It's actually got like a Hawaiian A letter with a dash thing on top, so it's A-H-U-I-M-A-N-U or something. Ahuimanu, I don't know. Anyway, some rock steps here. Quite sure why. Just gonna stop erosion. Got a little sign up here with little steps that weren't really needed with the metal. There you go. Ahuimanu. Nice sign, can't even read it. So if you are here, walk all of this. Such strange drawings. Barely even make sense of what that is. Taro is the principal crop grown in these cultivated plots. Paste was made from it. Okay. Interesting. Used to trade it, blah blah blah. Wow. Which plant it is? Which plant is what I want to know what it is. For a longer hike, cross the stream, follow the right fork of the trail, which leads to more sites further up the valley. Okay. Well, at least the trail doesn't stay closed. That's positive. Doesn't look massive on the photo. That's probably why it's not as popular. We'll see. Takes you up a little bit higher. Here are some trees along this little escarpment edge. The dry trib dropping in. Nice, then put a Besser block there for you. Ooh, thicket of the vine trees. Path's been cut down here. Stream's a bit further away so you can't hear it, but it's alright, I'm just going to follow it. So I'll go through a little bit of this green little foresty section, which is cute. Flowers popping out of that. I saw one of these closed, we're going to call it the chute. The first one I've seen pop out of it, so that's cool. The track comes down across this another dry gully. We push up here towards the stream, probably halfway is my guess. A little track here going across to the right, one on the left. I don't know which is supposed to be the right one, but I'll stay here for the moment. It might have been that other track across, because now this track here just pushed into the creek. You kind of cross back over again, you kind of go that way, but that doesn't look like a path that most people would take. I could go through there, but it's not. If someone's putting up better blocks to step on, they're not going that way. So let's see, this might be a variation someone's made wrong, and we'll draw back to the real path, we'll see. Might be just up here, I think it is. Yeah, so it's been a sidetrack people have stuffed up. It should make it more obvious, like a ribbon. Stop sidetracks. So the track's winding up higher. Maybe it's going to drop in again. You can kind of go through there, but it's a bit jungly, so we'll follow their track, we'll see. Now they want to give ribbons. A little bit late for that, buddy. Path comes out of here, barely discernible, no more ribbons. Gets to another track. The one on the right's not even on the map. Left will kind of push us back towards the creek. They definitely need to ribbon this a bit better, because watch the hell, it's not a long walk, but it's already like not obvious half the time, which is the right way. Maybe a little sign saying waterfall arrow, just so people have some clue. Otherwise, just creek hop it and then screw the track. Okay, we're 3/4 of the way. We'll be ducking back into the creek, as you can see, and the last part might be straight up. Track pushes into here. Look at this. This is supposed to be a waterfall, and the water has now cracked its way through the bottom. How disappointing is that? Look at that. There's a pipeline going down here. So I reckon the pipeline is the reason it's stuffed up this waterfall. Because look what it used to look like. This would have been sick. This would have been like the lower falls. Let's get on this rock here to have a perspective. This is a tributary, maybe the creek's going that way. Yeah, look at that. That should have been the face of the drop. Boom. Not a single bit of water coming out of it. It's just wet. Look at the wall, it's just carved. That is disappointing. I saw something similar in Bali actually. The water was coming out of the side and not out where it's meant to. Now well, let's keep going. Dog leg around against the wall, I think now. Okay. That's weird. So look, the wall ends. The waterfall comes, well, a creek comes down here. Track goes up there, obviously must curve around to get around this bit. But the water must be going through the bottom again because I can't see it going over that slab. Let's have a little bit of a closer look. Again, disappointing. This could have been a sick little cascade. So like, what the fuck? There's enough flow. It's just not going the right spot again. Man always stuffs everything up, eh? They just left us about pipes and stuff. But I can't even see where the water's getting through. It must fully be coming underground. There's some flow in it. You just can't see crap here. Alright, track comes up here. Looks like you might go that way, but actually this section here, you wind up straight next to the creek. We're almost there. A little slab in there that looks dry. The water must be underneath. Still hear the water back there. There's a tree down here. Fun little scramble through. Need to chainsaw this bad boy. Well, two things. One, the track is fizzling out to like literally nothing. Second, the water's disappeared. Like, unless it's gonna be underground, That is wild. Now I can see there's a crux, and it has to be the waterfall drop-in point. So we'll keep going, but all these branches are down here, so it's before it just ruin the track. So either we jump over the branches, or just dip in the creek and see if we can dip out again, see if the track reappears. Hopefully the water reappears, because otherwise it's only about 100 meters to go or something, but like, what the hell, man? It's so weird. It was flowing so good down there. It's nowhere near, we're not that close to the source where it would always dry out. Yeah, okay, just keep going. I think I can hear water upstream, so I think it will be coming back. Just a shame that this path turned to crap. Check this out. A lot of these stacked stones someone's done here, which is very eerily creepy. I've never seen anyone do like this. I've seen the round ones, not square ones. Oh, on there. Well, look at this. This is our waterfall corner. There's definitely no water. How the hell can it dry out like that? That is off its head. Surely the wall would be running. Nah. That is hectic big too. What a shame. Oh, that's the way the cookie crumbles. I thought it was going to be a nice, easy, good flow one, but nah. It's a damn shame. Look at it. So that's face of the drop there. It's carved that whole corner out with the water over time. So it's had some hectic flow at one stage. This is the thing they do in Bali too. They leave offerings of food. Freddy, what the hell? Was wrapped a rock in a banana leaf. There's 3 of them. As you can see up there, you definitely can't climb that. But there's a hectic level that's pretty big. That'd be sick if it was flowing. Oh well. This is one though. Did not expect to turn to shit. Oh well. Still pretty interesting nonetheless. It wasn't that hard of a walk. The last part, yes, the off track, because the track veers around. It must go up because they're trying to look at the taro plants more than the friggin' waterfall. They're not really advertising the waterfall, which is strange, but yet this is marked on maps, so. Well, there you have it. Maybe after full rain, like, I don't know where the water is. It must be a spring half back down here that starts, which is just bizarre. Anyway, shout out in the comments if you've seen this flow. This is not the photo I've seen, I don't think. Let me double check. Well, there is a guy track marked up the side. Someone's walked. Maybe someone's actually abseiled this too, but yeah, maybe they went up that way and abseiled down, but either way. Let's head back out, find another one, eh? Hope you enjoyed this journey nonetheless. So just double check something, because just double checking here, because my nose is telling me, when I come back, I'm like, hang on, is there still a creek in here? Because there's lilies, and it looks like it's a creek, and there's a path going up this way. And I read an All Trails review, and it reckons that some people don't realise there's a second set of falls up here, so this is probably might be an option that's going good. So let's just try this, see if it does get us somewhere. Unless I'm misunderstanding, and they are the 2 we've already seen. They just mentioned like the hole in the wall and then the chute. We've seen a chute, but it still seems like this could wrap around something. There's not really a trail here, but someone has got a guide track that kind of goes this way. Just check as to here and just disappears. So let's just see. Let's get over here. The rock wall's to our left. Let's just see if we can see some water over here at least. We'll get some idea if there's actually something I'm missing here. Yeah, I don't know. See, this creek is dry. They did say follow the rock wall right. So, and the All Trails track kind of goes this way. So what we'll do is we'll jump back up. We'll kind of just hug the wall between there and there and see if this hits the wall. If it's going to be dry, that's fine. But it's a short distance, I'd like to see what it looks like at least. Trying to figure this mystery out. So yeah, just hug the wall. The path reappears up here. I only went down to look for water, but you know it's going to be dry. But whatever. Just up here, we might get another, apparently a chute waterfall. That's probably why no one's here, because it's dry at the moment. Oh, it's a shame with all the water's pumping downstream. So this looks promising. It's narrowing in. Don't know if we're crossing here or staying in the creek. little bit overgrown with the lilies, but they did say in the oil trail, I think it was a bit overgrown or bush passion. Oh, slippery. Alright, see where this funnels to. Right, so your track comes up here, bit of a split, you're going left, keep going on the creek. Right's going to go around. Someone did a massive recording, they did a big loop, and we're kind of on his track in a way. I wasn't worrying about it, so I thought he was just going to look at the plants, the taros, whatever they are. There's a ribbon back around there. I can see it here. Pretty sure the water's coming, so I'm definitely going to get something big. It pushes you into the creek, but there's also a track up to the right, and when it's flowing, this would be a good way to go. There's the wall. Right, almost there. There you have it. I used to like double check things, and you know, you think you got it sussed, and I'm like, no, this doesn't seem right. Like, yeah, and I was correct to find one more. Now there are more valleys. There's a potentiality of, they don't mention it, but the way his track goes, there can be more trips dropping in, but they're probably dry. I'm not going to bother with them. I just want to go to this one. It's not bad. I think I prefer the last one. It's just the big slab. The other one had the chute. His information is a little bit wrong. Like he said, 2 waterfalls and the second one's a chute. It's not. This is technically the 3rd one, because you're still counting the one with the hole in the wall as a waterfall of sorts. There you go. Wow. So this only took an extra, what, 5 minutes? It's worth having a look. That'd be cool if it was flowing. Wow. There you have it. Now we're going out. Boom. Hope you enjoyed the journey. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell to get notified of all new misadventures. And look out for all 3 of these. Catch you the next one. Peace out.